Hey everybody, this is Dion and welcome to my channel. Today, let me see if I can, oh, over here. Finally, it's time to play this baby, okay? The Last of Us Part II. Oh, I got the discs mixed up. So, for those of you that have noticed that there's another video that I made just, you know, from the installment process and whatnot. Excuse me. I forgot the other disc inside. You realize there's a similar process to what? Oh, there's a similar process to, let's say, Red Dead Redemption 2, for instance, where you got a copy, you know, the whole Blu-ray to your PlayStation 4 hard disk drive. Excuse me, just a moment, okay? Which, in a way, defeats the purpose of buying a physical copy, you know. Why can't PlayStation 4 just read from the disc, you know? I mean, I can understand the point of having slightly a better performance, okay, but it's like, it's what, 95 gigs? That's a lot of space, right? Okay, let's see if I can. So I know that this is Ellie, this is the main character, and this is the type of face I make when my personal trainer says, just one more repetition, come on, work it. This is the face that I do. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah. The menus are very, like, extensive. Like, they thought about everything. And one point in particular, it might be, you know, me not having a lot of knowledge of a lot of games out there, because you know, I consider myself doing this for the internet, like a content creator. It's still very recent as far as video gaming is concerned, okay? But for the references that I have, having the sensibility and the inclusion of, you know, having options for people that don't listen that good or have visual problems, they thought about those people as well, and you know, made them feel like you can still experience the game. And that is something that really caught my eye. Like, I don't know if I own a game that actually has those options, because I got a lot of physical games that are still, you know, I still haven't opened them up because I got, you know, recording, editing, posting things online takes a rhythm, takes a, you know, everything has a time period, and you know, I can do everything at once. But I will say this was the first game that I interacted with that had that inclusiveness. So I automatically, you know, I really like that. It probably, historically, it isn't the first, but I think that, come on, people, think about people that, you know, aren't fortunate enough to have, you know, all of the senses working, you know, in a reasonable amount where extra help is needed. So I like to take some time in the beginning of in this video to, you know, applaud Naughty Dog and the whole team that actually thought of implementing this in the game, because it's very important. Okay, so let's see. Well, as some of you may know by now, I actually, besides the English video game channel, I also make content in Portuguese and Dutch. So this is why it is written in probably a language that you don't understand. Let's switch to English. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Finally, it's in English. Okay. Guys, I'm a little, you know, I don't have a cold or anything. It's something just, you know, just went inside my throat. I don't know. Let's just cut that out. Oh, another thing. You got a lot of image options and a lot of sound options, and I just realized that my capture card just record like I selected, you know, stereoscopic sound, I believe. So it like only captures, you know, what's happening in the backside, and then it creates an audio file that captures the voices and what's in the front. So for some reason, if a mistake occurs, you know, during the recording, maybe you will not hear the voices so clearly. And if that happens again, it happened to me once before I did this recording, even though this is the first one, you know, for the English channel. I will pay attention to that and change the settings. Okay, so new game. So I will select very light challenge. Like I will be playing this game at the most easiest pace imaginable. Okay, and I've as you can see, I changed the color of some things, but that's not the point. Like I activated certain options that, you know, that show off what the game can do in special people who have you know, some special needs, which means, you know, some signals that will be transmitted through audio signals and some visual signals. So that is how, you know, I've chosen to play the game for the very first time, and that's about it. So if you see some certain things that you feel that, you know, I don't need the text to, you know, to show up what the character is verbally saying, but I want that. Okay. And the point is to experience the game in different modes. So I will be playing. That's the idea. I hope I can follow through, because I don't like to make false promises. Play that in the most easiest mode and then finish like in survival mode. So you got a lot of modes there, which gives me an excuse to play this game more than once. You know what I mean? Okay. And this is like probably one of them games that really look so realistic. Look at the details in the hands. I still don't know what that butterfly logo means. So I know that by his face, this is the father of Ellie, which is the main character in this game. I have not played the first game though. I don't know anything else about the franchise or the game. I just know it plays in a post-apocalyptic environment. I don't know what year it is, what happened before, even though he's explaining and I should probably just shut up. But there it goes.
Maybe I just want to do right.
Practically a newcomer in this environment, so that you know that.
You found her. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch.
So was she just a sort of, you know how they call like a guinea pig, like somebody who has to take the downfall in order, you know, to save other human lives? Curious that the game starts off with this. Look at the tough position that this man as a father had to be in. Like, what do you decide?
What do you do?
Yeah, precisely. Okay. You see that, the same symbol or logo there on the wall? I don't know what that means, but okay. Okay, so I'm guessing. I don't know if that is something that happened in the first game or if it happened, you know, slightly afterwards because I don't know anything about that game, but that game was released in 2013. That much I know. So, is this still in 2013 or, you know, more into the future? I don't know. I don't know about that so far.
I told her he was raised from death. I told her.
Her immunity meant nothing. Immunity. Immune to what? I mean, well, look at that. You can even, she's almost like gonna cry. You can really notice that. That's how realistic the game looks. Yeah, well, I expected that. In a way, she wouldn't believe it, you know. Curious to know that there's a, you know, something pointing towards where the character is at the moment that it actually speaks. Now look at that. If somebody showed you a picture of that carpet, you wouldn't distinguish if it was in a video game or if it was, you know, real life. That is just crazy. Okay, I can see a lot of bodies on the floor. So we're riding a horse when there's abandoned vehicles. Okay, that is kind of strange. So this is another thing that you can activate in options so that it will show you at all times where to go. Let me just have a moment and check this out. Look at that. Okay, there it has a nice little vibration thing when the horse actually moves. And I just realized this turned green. I don't know what that means, but okay. That is just nasty. So this is not an open world game, I realize that, but judging of my curious nature, I kind of wanted to define that and not always follow the rules. Even though, you know, the gentleman, I think he's Tommy, he's like waiting for me. Oh, here's the thing, you know, oh, wait, I turned everything to automatic, but in this case, you know, the camera controls, it doesn't help. They have a feature that helps you, you know, make the camera movements being defined by the character, or, you know, and the movements by the character be defined by the camera. That was interesting. So I don't know, that, you know, the up and down thing really, when you tilt the camera up and down, that really confuses me because it's inverted. So let's just try to fix it. What is this? No. Remember to shoulder your camera was over from the last time you aimed instead of defaulting to the right. No. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. Let me just go there again. Because it's really confusing me, guys. I'm sorry. Well, let's go. Because these were the definitions that I had, you know, the first time that I actually played it. So I played it, you know, just a little bit before I actually started recording this. Look at the sun. Yeah, he's going like that. Gallop. Okay. Let me just try to do something. Can you actually do it like that? Cool. Can you go away? No, you cannot. So this is the city. If you can call it a city, or it looks more like a small town. Everything looks rusty and abandoned. So post-apocalyptic time frame. The sheriff department. The sheriff. I mean, there's no department, but there's a sheriff car, a vehicle. Oh, sorry. You heard that signal? That was a sound signal. From those options that I was explaining, you know, before. That I purposely need to know how to jump, okay? Got it, yeah. Look at how beautiful this is. Even though it's post-apocalyptic, like, I mean, how the game represents so well, you know, nature sites. Look at this. Beautiful. Wow. I'm trying to show off the camera and whatnot, and I got kind of sidetracked. You cannot mess around in this game that much. Just a little bit. Yeah. Can anybody please explain to me what's the purpose of the guitar? I know how to play instruments myself, not the guitar though, even though I tried. What's the symbolic meaning? Is it something that happened in the first game that I don't know about? Okay. Well, I'm guessing you don't have any gas. Oh, sorry. Almost there. Whatever there is. Oh, he's gonna. Okay, he's gonna take me to that town. Okay, dude. Okay. Strange. Let me just. Interesting how nature actually took his course, like here. So this indicates it's been, you know, like this for a long time. Okay. Okay, I'm not controlling him anymore. That was really a nice, you know, transition.
It's okay. You can go on. You sure?
So that was the guy that we were talking before, wasn't it?
Now what were you talking about?
Yeah. How do you know what you would do? Hypothetically thinking, you know, I think you only know once you're there in that situation. But I'm just, you know, taking a guess. Take that secret to my grave. All right, Tommy boy. I like how they did the you know, the titles and subtitles and whatnot in the game. It has a very movie-like feeling, and I love that. Okay. Neil Druckmann. Did I say it right? I hope so. The sky's full of stars. Okay, so that looked very 90s to me. All-star shoes. You got a cassette player, a Walkman. Oh, she got headphones on, so she's not aware. She can hear the father, you know, approaching that's gonna scare. If I were in that situation, you know, I would have a jump scare right there.
Jesus. He's giving me a heart attack.
I'm trying not to.
Hey,
So the main character.
What's up, Joel?
What's up, Joel? My daddy. Folks are what?
Talking about how impressed they are with you.
So what has Ellie been doing? Oh, she got a lava lamp though. That's cool.
I'm not very bad in the day.
Yeah. And?
I told me to do it. I thought about it. So, I'm shooting about a clock.
Joel, it's pretty late night.
You know, so far the father really seems like a nice man, you know. Probably, here's the thing, if we're in a post-apocalyptic environment, you know, how do you as a father give your child this sense of, you know, prosperity future-wise, you know? What are you aiming for? What are your, you know, your expectations? If you don't know, like, how, if things are going to get any better. I don't quite know what the situation is here. Look at that, a guitar. Cool. Is he going to play? He is. Is this an original track, man?
Promise me.
Look at how the lighting reflects off of the guitar. You can see it's been used, like on the sides. You know, if any of you guys out there, you know, had a band or know somebody that plays it, or if you play yourself, you know damn well what I'm talking about. It's so accurately done. Okay, I'm gonna play. Okay. Sorry. Da, oh, yeah. Now that's a father-daughter song. You can tell just by the way it started.
Trying sometimes you'll succeed to make this thing. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for anymore. 'Cause I believe, and I believe I can see
what I was talking about. Look at that. That is sweet, don't you think so? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is a song that he composed to, you know, perform to his daughter. You know, that's just an act of love right there. You think, tough love, by the way. You think it is easy to, you know, write the lyrics down, figure out in what scale you want to play, make the chords, make the melody, sing on top of it, have a message, and then go and perform it in front of the person it's you know, directed towards you. Like it takes a lot out of you. You gotta have balls to do that. You gotta have a lot of courage.
You did.
What is it? One night, first lesson.
Hey, even in a post-apocalyptic environment, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do day by day. It's an acoustic guitar, so you don't have, you know, to waste electricity to play it. Just need how to fine-tune it, and that's about it, I think.
What is the downside to eating a clock?
So he just remembered the joke he forgot before.
It's time consuming.
By the way, I think your clock has a hole in it. It was very small, but I think you saw that detail though. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it right there for today. Comment me down below, you know, if you're enjoying, for those of you that got the game, if you're enjoying the game this far. I am. I just wanted to continue playing, but I don't want the video to be too long. I'm thinking about dividing it, you know, by chapter, because I realized in the menus that it's divided by chapters. So, you know, let me know in the comments, like, what are your experience with the game so far? And if you notice that I've missed something in the game, you know, comment me down below and explain it to me. See if I can get back there. You know, in the nearby future, if I play it again, because I realize the game is very linear, so you can't go back. It's not like all open world, so you gotta, you know, just do the story because we're in story mode. Makes sense. So I hope you've enjoyed my gameplay. I'm still, you know, trying to figure out a few things. There's a learning curve to it because there's a lot of, you know, knowing how do you attack properly, how do you control it properly. But it's not difficult in a way that you can play it as you just saw. But anyways, for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Dion, and thank you for watching, and come back again tomorrow, or maybe go watch some other videos of mine. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.